Hi, my name is Manya, and I welcome you to roll out the yoga mat with me for an invigorating practice. Let's come to mountain pose, ground your feet, connect to your diaphragm breathing. And from here, take a deep inhale, bring your arms up, exhale to dive down, relax your neck. Inhale, come halfway up, activate your spine lightly, exhale, relax back to your forward fold. Inhale, roll up, bring your arms up, maybe look up, exhale to dive. Inhale, halfway up, active spine, exhale, relax your neck back to fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time, rise at a gentle back bend, exhale to dive. Try to move in sync with your breath. Inhale, halfway up, exhale to relax. Inhale, roll up one more time, rise, extend your spine, exhale, dive down. Inhale, come halfway up, exhale to fold. Bend your knees lightly and go to ragdoll pose. Simply relax shoulders and neck, keep a soft bend in your knees. Beautiful. And from here, connect your hands to Anjali Mudra and go to chair pose. Bring your steady belly breathing with you. Try to maintain the same flow of breath. And as you exhale, tap your right elbow to your left knee for a twisted seat. Maybe deepen your pose. Nice. Back to center, exhale, twist to the other side from your abdominal center here. Very nice. Keep your feet evenly grounded. Inhale, come back to neutral, back to forward. Nice. Straighten your legs briefly. Inhale there. Then exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, back to chair. From here, lift your heels up. Nice. Try to keep balancing on your toes and rise to standing. Exhale to mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale to dive. Inhale, step your left foot back, ground your feet in a 90-degree angle to come to Warrior Two. So we're going to build some energy here with a nice Warrior Two flow. Same rule, try to move in sync with your breath. As you inhale, go to your peaceful warrior. Exhale, set your elbow to your front knee. Inhale, extended side angle. Then come back. Keep flowing. Maintain a nice, strong warrior stand with your legs. Keep your feet grounded. Inhale to open up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, shift back to your extended side angle. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, rest your elbow. Nice. And then make your way back to your Warrior Two. Straighten both legs. And exhale, tilt to triangle. Nice. Inhale, come up to standing. Set your feet parallel. And exhale, hinge from your hips into a wide-legged forward fold. Just pause here for a moment. Inhale, just draw in fresh, supportive energy from the ground. And exhale to relax your neck. Inhale, roll up and set your feet into a 90-degree angle to the other side. Your left foot is forward there. Nice. And then in sync with your breath, begin to add your flow. Open to your peaceful warrior. Exhale, rest your elbow on your front knee. Inhale to your extended side angle. Exhale back to center. Inhale to your peaceful warrior. Exhale, rest your elbow. Inhale, extended side angle. Nice. Keep the flow steady and smooth. Trust that your strong warrior legs hold you. Notice how you are raising really some invigorative, energizing flow there. And then straighten both legs, tilt to your triangle pose. Inhale, come back to center, set your feet parallel. Exhale to a wide-legged fold. Inhale, active body, active stretch. Exhale, calm, steady mind. Inhale, roll up to standing and simply walk your feet together from there. So we're going to change the pace of the practice to just taking our time, practicing some standing balancing poses, starting on a straight leg. Shift your weight over to your left foot and pick your right knee up. When you have a steady sense for your balance, continue to set up tree pose. Any way you like to practice your tree pose, with your foot on your lower leg, maybe above your knee, maybe you like to take it to your half lotus and add a bind. Completely optional. Just keep it playful. Stay just playfully present here. Still keeping the standing foot nice and grounded. Still letting the breath flow steadily. Beautiful. When you have enough, go to your mountain pose and recenter for a couple breath cycles before you shift your weight over to your right foot. Pick the left knee up and then step by step set up your tree pose, really making it a mindful transition. Noticing again if you like to keep your tree pose calm and centered, or if you want to play a little bit by adding some branches or maybe adding your half lotus and the bind again on this side. So again, there's no right or wrong. Just observe your own energy levels here today. Beautiful. Try to hold your pose steadily for another breath cycle and then just make your way back to center, back to your mountain pose. Oh, nice. Reset. Inhale calmly and exhale long and slowly. Then bend both knees lightly and we go to balancing on a bent leg. So cross your right over your left leg and we set up eagle pose. When you have your legs crossed, try to sit down just an inch more so that you can make that hook around your leg. And then you do the same with your arms. Cross the right over the left elbow. Make your eagle arms as much as your arms allow. And see if you can hold your pose steadily. Just for another couple breath cycles. When you have enough, go to mountain pose and recenter. Then start on the other side by bending both knees lightly. Shift your weight over to your right leg and cross your left over your right leg. Sit down a little bit more to make that hook. And then bring your arms forward and cross your left over your right elbow to make eagle arms. Belly breathing. Try to keep your jaw nice and relaxed here. Hold your balance by staying calmly present. Nice. When you come out, go to mountain pose and take a couple breath cycles to recenter your energy. So now that you have connected to a good sense of balance, take a nice invigorating breath and form an arrow shape with your hands. We make our way into warrior 3. When you are ready, shoot that arrow forward, hinge from your hips, active spine, kick back through your right foot, your right heel. Nice. Then come back to mountain pose and recenter for a couple breath cycles. As you inhale, make that arrow shape with your hands and then stand on your right foot and hinge into your warrior 3 once again, shooting your energy forward as you kick back through your left heel with an active spine and deep diaphragm breathing, maybe Ujjayi breathing. When you come out, recenter in mountain pose. Beautiful. So now, let's invigorate this. Let's draw a little more energy here into our solar plexus, our third chakra. Open your legs to a wide-legged stand. Turn your heels slightly inwards so that you can rotate from the hips outwards for our goddess squat. Nice. Take a strong goddess squat stance. Draw your elbows to cactus arms and then exaggerate your belly breathing. Inhale, let your navel expand, and when you exhale, pull your navel fiercely inwards. Awesome. Do this for like 2, 3, 4 breath cycles, and when you have enough, just come out and walk your feet back together. Beautiful. Recenter. Maintain this sense of keeping your standing foot grounded and stay calmly present through steady belly breathing. And then turn your left foot out to the side. Bring your left hand in front of your left foot, and we make our way to a half moon balance. Lift your right leg up and stack your right over your left hip. Then lift your right arm up, stack your right over your left shoulder. Maybe just steady your pose right there. Maybe bend your right knee and see if you can grab your foot, taking it here to this sugarcane version. Maybe even turn your neck and look out. So you can keep the pose steady by keeping your gaze on the ground in your drishti. So just play with these small nuances here. Notice how every little shift in this pose really influences your sense of balance in this pose. And then, as we always do, take it to the other side to keep your practice balanced. Set your right hand in front of your right foot. Lift your left leg parallel to the ground. Open the entire body flat as a flat sheet of paper. Nice. Maybe bend your knee and see if you can grab your foot. If you can, press your foot into your hand to support a good sense of balance and steadiness there in this pose. Most of all, breathe. Very nice. So when you come back out of this one, take a moment to recenter again in your mountain pose. And then I would like to take the practice to another breathe warrior flow, just because our warrior poses are so good to really help us embody our sense of being present. Step to the front of your mat, take a deep inhale and rise up. Exhale to dive down. Inhale, step your right foot back and ground your foot in a 45-degree angle. Then inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, ground your feet. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale to pyramid pose. Nice. From here, set your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Ground your left foot in a 45-degree angle. Exhale, hold your pose. Inhale to straighten both legs. And exhale to fold to pyramid. Inhale calmly, enjoy a nice stretch. Exhale slowly. Nice. Then place your hands underneath your shoulders and inhale to step forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, Tadasana. So from here, from your mountain pose, open your feet about hip width apart. I want to practice another playful flow here from a balancing pose, our crow pose. When you practice crow pose, just follow me here into the squat. Place your hands onto the ground in front of you, your knees to your upper arms, your upper triceps, and then take a strong inhale and jump your feet back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog and sit back to child's. So for those of you who don't practice crow pose, can just meet us again here in child's pose and relax and take a moment to notice the effect of this practice. So quite a variety of poses: grounding, standing, invigorating, calming, balancing, really challenging the focus a little bit, but all of these poses really asking us to be present here in the now. Nice. From here, inhale, come back up to tabletop. From your tabletop, make your way to standing on your knees. We go to a camel pose. Simply lean back, set your hands down onto your heels, and then inhale to push your hips forward. Lift your sternum, take a deep breath into the front side of the body. Nice. Whenever you have enough and want to come out of this pose, simply sit down onto your heels and bow down as a gentle counter movement to your spine. Nice. So this is the safest way to come out of this pose. So preventing any risk that you pull something in your lower back, very important to always keep your practice safe. Nice. When you're ready, inhale, roll up to seated, and then just sit down on your mat to swing your feet forward. So after strengthening our back and camel pose, let's now activate the core in boat pose. Feel free to set up the pose by supporting your thighs. Maybe add a little strength by straightening your legs, or maybe even let go of your thigh support. Still finding strength from your diaphragm breathing. Nice, hold it, activating the entire body one last time here. And then exhale and lay down. Let your body just melt into the mat. And let's complete this practice in Savasana. That's right. Just as you had just contracted your body fiercely, drawn strength from your diaphragm breathing, now exhale and let your belly relax. Let your shoulders melt into the mat. Soften your face. And enjoy a moment of just sweet stillness. Enjoy a moment to let body and mind settle. And notice how body and mind are so good at coming back to a state of alignment when you only let them. Notice how right now you have this inner sense of feeling refreshed, feeling recharged, and yet at the same time the mind is at ease. The mind is calm. And you are at home with yourself. Beautiful. When you are ready to come out, take that invigorating inhale into your belly and make your way back to a seated pose. Thank you so much for joining me here in this playful practice. Namaste.